Hello everybody, this is Squidmaster and welcome to another episode on the Ripple Effect. We're starting this episode off in the shopping district because I've got some little progress updates to make. The first one being that I've completely stocked up on everything I want to sell in this shop, including the the stuff that I had to grind hard for. This took a while to get this much gravel, sand, and terracotta. It was about 4 hours of mining resources. But yeah, I think I'll be set for a little while now. I don't think people are gonna like instantly buy a whole double chest of terracotta, so I'll be fine for a while. The only thing I haven't stocked up on is the redstone, because yeah, while trying to stock up, I remembered why I was selling it. It's a huge pain to get. I don't have the resources to get all the stuff I want to sell here. So yeah, they'll have to wait for a little while longer, but when I get everything for that, I'll just put it in there and people can start buying it. Now, I've also done something else. The second thing I've done in between episodes has to do with KC's shop. I've set up a little prank in his shop, which I won't show on camera, because I know that KC is watching my videos and I want him to find out himself. So yeah, I won't show it, but maybe I'll show it in the next episode, but not in this one yet. And the last thing I want to do now is sign up for a game Albany made, and if I remember correctly, it's called Assassin 3.0. And basically what is this? We go to this pool of death, which I won't jump into, and we place 2 ancient debris here, because that's what you need to pay to get in, and I put my hat into this barrel. And with that, I've signed up for the game, and what this is, if I got it correctly, I think that is, you get, once everybody has signed up, you get a paper or something with the name of the people you need to kill, and in this edition you need to cure them. So you have to you have to weaken them with a splash potion of weakness, and then you have to give them a golden apple in some way, and then you have to kill the person that you have the name of, and if you have killed them, you need to kill the person that they needed to kill, and so it goes on till one person is standing. So it's gonna be quite fun, I think. I definitely won't be. I won't survive for long. That's almost a given at this point. I will be one of the first to go out. Now, as you probably saw from the title, this is the episode where I'm gonna get back at KC. This is the episode where I'm gonna get my revenge for all the pranking and trolling that he did to me. We already did some pranking to his shop earlier, but I've gonna do lots more of pranking to his base. Now, I kinda have KC asked a favor of me, but not as much as a favor. It's more of me paying off a debt, because I've got a lot of debts at the moment. But we did the dragon fight earlier, like we gathered all in the nether, not in the nether, in the end, and we defeated the dragon till we had all the portals open. And of course I died in that, but I also lost all of my gear. And I managed to get all my tools and stuff, managed to get that back, but I didn't have an elytra anymore. And KC had a second one, so he said that I could have it if I built him some of my custom trees that I've got going on outside here. He wanted some at his base, so of course we're gonna do that. You know what, let's go there right now. Well, this is weird. There's some redstone in my honey farm. Now, there are 2 possible explanations for this. First one being someone sabotaged my farm and put some of the redstone from there into the chest. And the second one being one of the bees bit on his tongue and started to bleed, and now the blood is in the chest. I think we all know which one it is. I mean, why would anyone want to sabotage my shop? KC is not on at the moment, which is good, because I didn't mention that I was gonna come over to his base. And last time I got to his base without saying that I would come, I got shot by an arrow in the neck and immediately died. So it's a good thing that he isn't online right now. But yeah, so this is his temple. Let me get on his roof. It's looking amazing. He's not finished on it, obviously, as very bland wall still, but the roofs are looking really good. It's a beautiful color with the oxidized copper. Wouldn't it be a shame if somebody were to wax that? It's really subtle, but I'm sure this will go bother him over time. See, he went AFK to let this roof fully oxidize. But yeah, that's what you get when you mess with me. He was basically asking for it. But yeah, now that I've done some pranking, we can get on with building trees. I think he said he wanted one here and a smaller one over here on this section. There we go. 2 custom trees now fully built up. We've got the big one over here and a smaller one over here, and I think they're looking they're looking good. They really fit this build as well. I think KC wanted more of these trees around the place, but he only asked 2 as the payment for the elytra, so we'll come back for the other ones another time. Which honestly is really not a problem, because I really enjoy building custom trees. But yeah, seeing as how far KC has gotten with his base, it kinda puts my yellow circle in the sky to shame. So let's fix that then by finally start building the island here. And as I shown in previous episodes, I've been grinding away at stone mining. I've done some more, and this shall probably be enough, I think. And now that I look at it, that's probably not gonna be enough. That is 4 stacks of yellow wool, if not more. So I'll probably just go mining a little more until I at least have these chests full of stone as well. This is becoming quite a hole. I don't want to fall down there. Okay, so we've got these 3 chests full plus this choker, and we've got some more grass in here, which KC kindly borrowed us. Because he's digging a river right now, and he's got loads of spare grass, so he kindly gave it to us. But yeah, this means we can now get at least started at part of the island, and we don't have to be ashamed about living in the dirt hut anymore. So without further ado, let's get started on this thing. time-lapse there, because I want to give you a good look of how this thing is gonna look. Because what I've done now is basically what I did with the yellow wool, but then on multiple layers, and this gives a good idea of how the island is gonna look. There are some curves I'm not really happy with, but yeah, I won't see that as a buff, I'll see it as a feature. But yeah, you can see I've got the outlines out for the island. This is how it's roughly gonna look. I didn't really quite notice how that's a lot of stone. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 13 stacks of stone. So I might not be able to finish this all in this episode, or at least not in one go. But I'll at least start building again, and we'll see how far we get. We're now halfway in with the stone. Well, halfway in height that is, not in volume, because as you can see the rings start getting bigger from this point forward, and it will the amount of stone I will need will be getting way more per layer. But yeah, I've done the first 2 layers, and I'm quite liking how this is coming together. It just started snowing, and it's kind of annoying to look at the base now. Yeah, this is way better, okay. So, you can see there are very bland walls at the moment. Much of it are just going in one line, and I'll be fixing that in another episode. I'll do that and some texturing, probably in an episode or 2 from this one, but now I just want the stone structure to get in place. So yeah, I'll just start working on the second layers now, and I'll see you then. And now that the third layer is in place, this thing is really starting to take shape. Yeah, I really have to do something about the blandness of this at some point. But once again, not in this episode. But the general stone structure is really, it is really looking good. You can't really see past this point anymore because of the shadow. And I think that will easily be solved by some light blocks, which we can now obtain in survival to a data pack that Winter made, in which you, like, I don't really know the ingredients, but you can craft them now. And they give a light level of 15, so it will be very useful for lighting up my giant icicle. But we're doing really good on the stone front actually, because this is my 3rd inventory of stone. So we've used about a double chest and 5 stacks, I'd say. Because yeah, we're really doing good. I really thought that I wouldn't have enough, but I don't think that seems the case anymore. Ah, this is fun. Yeah. Yay. Yeah, it's my garbage can. I throw my chunk in there. But before we go working on the last layer of this ginormous island that I'm building, I wanna go to the shopping district. Because I've got mail apparently. I got a Discord message from Link that I've got mail in the post office they created. You can see we're really close to the shopping district here. So if I quickly hop over to the post office, nail it. And then I'll have to, yeah, Squiddles, that's my name. I've got now. Wanted, horse armor, Link. I've got no idea what this is about. Can't speak it. Seems like everybody's got some horse armor that is wanted. I don't really know what this is about. I guess I'll see at some point. I'm gonna take my post out of the box so they know that I've seen it. Yeah, I'll ask them about this later. Ooh, the ice shop has been constructed. I'm quickly gonna take a look inside the scene. Yeah, so they're selling packed ice, 5 rip coins, snow blocks, and normal ice. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, well, that's all, but I don't really need ice at the moment, though, so I'll buy it when I need it. Is somebody else gonna build a shop here? Yeah, I think they are. So the roads aren't really clear here yet. They haven't been laid out. So yeah, I think there's gonna be a road in between those two. But yeah, that was the post I had. Well, you know, while we're here, I might as well check if I've made some. I wanted to say damn you KC, but I'm not sure if KC did this, because this could have been anyone. It's a pretty common prank. Could have expected this one. But like I wanted to say earlier, let's check if we've made some sales. Anybody bought terracotta? No. Gravel, no. Ooh! 28 rip coins, that ain't bad at all. Great. Any iron blocks or honeycomb sold? No, okay. Well, I'm still happy with those 28 rip coins for sand. That's just great. I didn't know anybody needed sand that much. Now, I did say I didn't want to show the prank I did to KC's shop in this episode, but since he already brought an episode out in which he fell for it, might as well show it on in mine as well. So if we... Oh, he got rid of it. Hold on. He keeps stealing my observers. He doesn't even put them back in the chest. How rude. Well, this is rather annoying. Let me get some observers real quick. I've now put the doors and the observers back in place, and then if we walk through, you see that we've fall into... Oh, I broke... Oh no, I didn't break it. Okay. The floor falls away under us, and we fall into this sewer, which honestly is not the best sewer I've ever created, but this will have to do. And then we have some signs saying, "Oh my, looks like you fell down." Undertale reference. Let me guide you back up to the right shop, and then an arrow pointing this way, and then you've got this ladder, and of course, if we climb the ladder, it comes up right in our shop, because where else would one need to go after trying to visit KC's shop? Honestly, I'm still selling the honeycombs cheaper than he does. Wouldn't even know why he would enter that shop. But yeah, that's what I pulled off to his shop. So it's kind of fair. It's probably him who did that with the door. But yeah, you know what? I want to do some more prankage before I go on with building, because I've been building for, what was it, about 2 days on that island now. So yeah, I want to do more pranking. Let's go do some more pranking to KC, just to establish dominance. There we go. Yeah, I think the sign says it all. Thank you for fixing my door. To thank you, I've built you a proper door, proper one. Lol. And yeah, so yeah, I've made him a proper door with a little surprise. So yeah, we gotta know, gotta let KC know that we're not just gonna have this whole honey war thing be won by him. I'm gonna resist as much as I can. But KC is a tough opponent, because yesterday we talked, and he immediately noticed that I waxed his roof. It didn't take him any. He immediately knew. But there are some things that slightly concern me about KFC, and one of them is that he has a full choker of eggs in his base, but he doesn't have a single ender chest around. Like, not even one. Nowhere to be found around his base. I mean, how did he get a choker full of eggs without having an ender chest? I really question that man. But now that we've taken a little break from building, I think we should finally get this build fully finished, get all the stone in place, and then, yeah, finish the island. And now that the island is all done, yeah, this thing is looking great. That final layer helped so much in making this thing look like a hole, and it really helped, because there were some shapes I'm not really happy with. There were some curves that, yeah, I thought I messed up, but this last layer made it all come together really nicely. There's still no texturing or lighting up yet, but yeah, we'll have to wait for the next episode, because I've sadly ran out of time in this one. So in the next episode, we'll probably first off do the grass layer on top of the island, because that's actually the most important thing. This whole stone thing is just for decoration. It's on the grass that the buildings are gonna go, so I really need that. But that's for next episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye!